Hi students, welcome back. Coming to the next topic in the subject object-oriented programming languages, algorithm in standard template library. So let us see, in the previous video I explained about the containers in standard template library. Actually the standard template library contains four components. So one is container, next algorithm, iterator, function object. So these are the four components that are present in the standard template library. So I already explained about this container. So again the container divided into sequence container, associative container, unordered associative container, and the adapter, container adapter. So in this video we will discuss about the algorithms, the algorithm component that is present in the standard template library. So actually the STL provides number of algorithms. It provides number of algorithms that can be used. Those algorithms can be used of any container. So whatever the algorithms that can use any container irrespective of their type. So they don't bother about the type, what type they are using. STL provides number of algorithms that can be used of any container irrespective of their type. Algorithm library contains built-in functions. So whatever the library function, that is algorithm library we have taken, in that library, algorithm library, we are having some built-in functions that perform, those built-in functions can perform complex algorithm on data structures. So this is about the algorithms in standard template library. So whatever the algorithm library contains, so in the algorithm library we have some functions will be present. So those functions will perform complex algorithms on the data structures. The examples of algorithm in standard template library, or if you take reverse function is one of the function that is present in algorithm library. It reverses the range of so whatever the range we have given, that range will be reversed by using this reverse function. This reverse function will be present in the algorithm library. So we just use the reverse function, so it automatically reverse whatever the range, whatever the data we are given as an input. Sort is one of the function that is present in algorithm library, which sort a range. So whatever the range, whatever input we are given, those elements will be sorted according to ascending or descending with the help of this sort function. Like search. So search, it searches a range. So by default it takes the binary search. So algorithm library contains, in that container, it contains the binary search keyword. So whenever this is binary search, it search whatever the range we are given. Search an element in the range. So these are the sum, and so on. These are the some of the functions that are present in the algorithm library. These functions will perform complex algorithms on the data structures. So this is about the introduction of the algorithms in STL. Now let us see the different types of algorithms in algorithm library. So different types of algorithms will be present in this algorithm library. Let us see what are those different types. First one is the sorting algorithm. So this is one of the algorithm type that is present in algorithm libraries. Second, search algorithm. Third, modified algorithm. Modifying algorithm. Fourth, non-modifying algorithm. Fifth, numeric algorithm. So these are the different types of algorithms that are present in the algorithm library. Sorting, searching, modifying algorithm, non-modifying algorithm, numeric algorithm. So let us see one by one with examples. The first technique is the sorting algorithm. The first type of algorithm that is present in algorithm STL is sorting algorithm. So what is the sorting algorithm? The syntax for the sorting means it's nothing but arranging the numbers either in ascending order or descending order. So whatever the input we are given, so those range will be arranged in ascending or descending. So mostly by default, all the sorting algorithm will do the numbers in ascending order. The syntax for this sorting is sort starting address. So means the first and the last, like end address. So you have to give the start address and end address, and just the elements that are present. Suppose 4 elements are present, so 0 to 3. So the start address is 0 and the end address is 3. So like that. So it's just take the start address and end address and reads all the elements in that address, and it will sort the numbers, whatever the numbers they are present. Suppose 3, 6, 9, 10, like that. So those 4 numbers will be arranged in a sorting order. So this is a syntax for the sorting algorithm: sort, start address and end address. So let us see the example for this sorting algorithm. I am writing the program now. Hash include IO stream, having all input output functions. Now you have to write hash include algorithm. You have to include the library function algorithm. So if you include algorithm, you can access these terms, the sort, search and reverse. So those elements, those functions will be present in the algorithm library. So you have to be declared this, you have to be include this hash include algorithm library function using namespace std. Void, I'm writing the function here, void show int a. For in that function I'm performing operation like int I is equal to 0. I'm taking 10 elements, I less than 10, from 0 to 10. So total 10 elements I'm taking, I plus plus, and whatever the I value, that for each iteration that will be read, a of I, that value will be print. So this is a function. Now I'm writing the main program, int main int a of 10. So the array of 10 elements I am declaring here. So those are 1, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 0. So these are the elements that are not arranged in a sorted order. So these elements have to be sorted. So with the help of this function call. First I am printing cout the array before sorting. So before sorting means just I'm reading whatever the values I entered, that values will be printed here with the help of this function called. So whenever I call show A, so it goes to this function and only it prints whatever the elements that I entered. So that's why I written here the array before sorting is print on the screen. So then it takes this function and prints all values 1, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 0. Now I am writing the function after this sort a comma a plus 10. So what it means? So this is the syntax for this: start address, end address. So start address I am taking A. Okay, A is the array, so this is a start address. So total 10 elements are there. So 0 plus 10. So this is a start address and this is a end address. So whenever I use the sort function, it automatically get that sort function in this library, algorithm library. Already the sort function will be there, which is arranged. It has written the program like sorting the numbers in an ascending order. So sort a comma a plus 10. Now print the message like the array after sorting. That a message has to be print. The array after sorting is. So now here the elements are sorted like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 like that. So here the elements are sorted. So whenever sorted, I am writing message like the array after sorting is. Now I have to call this function again, show A, because these values has to be entered on the screen. So how it enter on the screen? So with the help of the for loop, first it takes the 0. So now the elements are sorted. So when I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus means A of 5 means 0 is printing. And then 1 is printing, next 2 is printed, 3, 4, 5. So here I sorted the elements. After sorting, you have to again call the function show. In that function show, it takes with the help of the for loop, you are reading each element on that particular location and printing that element in an ascending order. So with the help of this show A, return 0. So this is a program. Here I am sorted the elements whatever we are given. So the output for this program is, first what is this? The array before sorting. That will be printed on screen. The array before sorting is what it will be printed. Just unsorted elements. This 1, 5, 8, 9, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 0. Okay. Next, the array after sorting is, after sorting is, this will be printed, means sorted. Here all the elements are sorted. Those values will be printed with the help of this show A function. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is how with the help of this sorting algorithm, we are just calling the functions on the within the main program. So in the next video, I'll explain the next type of algorithm, that is a searching algorithm. Thank you.